Hello everyone, and welcome to...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Manchester United have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Ribery. Now it's Shevchenko. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, there are keepers, Peter, great keepers, and there's this man, Manuel Neuer, one of the few who can claim to have pretty much revolutionised his position, following in the steps of the great Kaiser, who some have said is the only sweeper that was better than him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And he cuts out the supply. Hazard, very much a man of this moment. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. Has to go back here. And this is Cruyff. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Spain with the corner. They're first. Good climb! And that is well cleared. He's gone for goal. So it is stopped. Tries to pass it through. And this is Ribery. Ribery! Rijkaard gets it away.
Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Alonso. Clipped into space. And the shot! Iniesta. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Davids. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for a runner. Zanetti.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Orezi. The referee says that is that for the first half.
This is a special
So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side yet off the mark.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21, Shevchenko.
So into the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Number 25, Pierre Aubameyang.
Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't.
Scores! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Number 14,
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. Manchester needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And it's Xavi Alonso. It scores! Cafu plays it in. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. He's played it back. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. Cristiano Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Goes back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
That ball looks a good one. Serginho!
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Through zone.
Spain very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No way through there. Fabian Ruiz. Davids. Xavi Alonso. Scholes. And here's Aubameyang.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
there will be 1 minute at a time.
Neymar gets into a good position. And the shot! And he stuck it away. We thought they were done. Is it? The referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaint.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Oh, what a sight this
today's
is. The
match.
colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I'll be looking out for the mischievous Danny Carvajal, because I think he brings a lovely balance down the flanks, and he's capable of going both ways. He's added that extra element as well of intelligence, where he's better at deciding when to go and when to stay, and he's really coming on in his game.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now the cross. Header! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And we have our very first corner. Dembele goes short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Spain are looking to go forward now. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Spain really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Aims beyond the defence. Hazard gets into a good position. Hazard with the shapes to shoot! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allow the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
Surely he can... And the shot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hazard. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Spain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Dembele. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Hazard. Can he get it through? Taken back almost at once. Ronaldinho.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
2 added minutes.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Spain looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And we get things going again. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Davids. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Del Piero. He's having a hit! Oh, nice just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Now, can they get him away? Big chance! It's a goal! It is an explosive start to the second half.
The goal scored
It was
for
casual,
Italy.
it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Cruyff! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, good line! Del Piero gets it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. That's been slipped through. Kimmich gets a cross in. Spain have their second corner now. And he's taking no chances there. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Carvajal. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution for Spain. Number 17, Eden Hazard. Number 22, Andres Iniesta. Number 9, Johan Cruyff.
No, he didn't
Number
quite
5,
meet it right.
Joshua Kimmich. Coming off the field. Number 11, Neymar.
So, third corner of the
Number
game.
23, David Beckham. Number 25, Pierre Aubameyang.
Not pretty, but it gets the
Number
job done.
20,
Corner number 4 coming up here. Played back in. He's rising! Oh, quality save! That's put paid to the danger. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making.
Italy really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Italy really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he thumps it clear. They get a throw in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Aubameyang. Jordan Henderson. Italy are looking to break at pace. And here's Hazard. And he's had it nicked.
Sure it sticks and sustains some pressure.
Full added minutes have been indicated.
It's Hazard! And he's straight offside. 4 extra minutes added on. Now is this the final assault? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Spain can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award. The end of the game. Reflections.
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Dieter, I think we have another one here who's a member of the Catalan school of total football and the type of player that is very much their speciality. This guy, Fermin Lopez, you have to wonder what it is with them and elite central midfielders. But he's going to be, if everything works out, that is, he's going to be up there with the best of all.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Oh, some astute defending there. Iniesta. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. McAllister, and that interception was most necessary. And that is out of play. Nicely shaped ball. Stam promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Eto'o. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's good vision. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Lopez. Pass is just off target. That's an excellent interception. Oh, good-looking ball.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
He has found a way. He's had a shot! And he's quick to get rid. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo, out towards the flank. And And he's taking no chances there. And here's Cruyff. Gerrard. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Batistuta. Tries to play it through. This might spell their name! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Gerrard. Rijkaard. And this is Batistuta. And he's found a way past. He's having a pop! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Spain are looking to go forward now. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make it.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
This is a police
It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution for Spain, number 22, Andres Iniesta.
We're on the move
Coming
again.
on to replace him is number
0-0,
19,
and we're at the halfway point. Spain different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save them up here, I know. And smartly reclaimed. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, what a ball! Good read, needed to be. Desai can clear it away. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he can thump it away. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
McAllister tries a deft little ball. Desai, a player who needs no introduction. Spain perhaps contemplating their next change here.
substitution for Barcelona, number 16, Fermin Lopez. Coming on the field is number 11, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Aubameyang. Nicely weighted ball. He's through here. He's onside. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pepe gets it clear.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's Eto'o. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's been played through.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Played into space. Czech claims comfortably.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Desai deals with that comfortably.
There will be one
It's
minute
really well
added
cleared.
time.
Played out wide. Here's the return pass. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Your reflections then, Jim?
Please be
Spain
reminded,
can always
everyone,
take
that
more
tickets for the
positives from a
midweek
result
friendly
like
game
this.
will go